welcome back to Real Life English. Today I thought we could learn 5 things you can do right now to improve your English. So let's get started. So naturally, the first piece of advice that I have for you today is focus on all 4 areas of learning a new language. If you're not sure what those areas are, of course I'm going to tell you, and those areas are listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Alright, so those are really important when you're learning a new language. In order to speak a language fluently, you have to know how to read it, how to write it, to speak and have a conversation with people, as well as listen, because if you can't listen to the language, you're never going to know what people are talking about. So those 4 areas are really important. So what can you do to improve on those 4 areas? Well, first of all, for listening, I would recommend music. I think this is always a wonderful way to listen to another language. And because music is always so fun, right? We like to dance and it's really catchy. You learn the language without even trying. I mean, think of your favorite song. You probably know all the words. It's natural for us to learn songs that way. So that's what you can do for listening. You can do music, podcasts, TV is also a great way to learn a language through listening. For reading, naturally, that would mean reading books or articles. I do have some resources that I am going to put in the description below. So if you'd like to practice your reading skills, check them out, have a look and see if you can improve your English through reading some interesting articles. Now, writing is a little bit more difficult. There's a whole set of rules that apply when it comes to writing, and it can be really difficult to know what they all are. So I really just recommend keeping it simple. Have a journal, maybe, and write something simple about your day, every day. So just try 1 sentence at first and talk about something that happened throughout the day. And from there you can build on that, start writing more. Eventually you can move over into writing essays or entire paragraphs or articles, depending on what your purpose of learning English is for. And the other one is speaking. Now, this is probably the most important part of learning a new language. You need to practice speaking. Find a friend, get a tutor, whatever you need to do. Practice speaking. If you don't have anyone, talk in the mirror. I know that might be a bit strange, but it really is going to help when you are having a conversation in English. So that brings me to point number 2, and a lot of people might disagree with this piece of advice, but I think it's really important when you're learning a new language to focus on phrases first. Yes, we need to learn grammar, right? But you don't want to become the grammar police. Focus on phrases, learn idioms, slang, phrasal verbs, along with the grammar. Don't only focus on the grammar, because the grammar will come as you learn the phrases. If you want to sound like a native English speaker, a good place to start is common idioms and common phrasal verbs. Once you start learning those phrases and using them, you'll find that your English will naturally improve and you'll sound like a fluent English speaker. So knowing that we're all still learning the language, I think my 3rd piece of advice for learning English is don't be afraid to make mistakes. This is so important for learning any new skill that you can think of, right? Mistakes are how we grow. Mistakes are what make us realize where we've gone wrong and how we can fix it. So don't be afraid to make a mistake. The problem is, if you make a mistake and you don't learn from it, then that is a wasted opportunity. So make sure that when you're making the mistake and when you're reviewing it, that you're looking at how you can do better. The next piece of advice that I have for you is just a little bit strange. And this one has to do with timing. The timing of day is actually quite important. I'm sure you know some people are morning people, right? They like to get up early. I personally am a morning person. I am more efficient in the mornings than when I am later in the day. But other people are more efficient in the afternoon or even in the middle of the night. This means you need to know what time of day you operate the best at. Find the time where you learn best and use it to your advantage. And my last piece of advice today is practice. All right, I'm sure you knew this one was going to come. So practice, 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 like location, location, location for real estate agents. It is key to learning a new language. To practice, we really need other people. And sometimes that can be a little bit difficult, but there are a lot of resources available to you, free and paid. You just need to find what's going to be best for you. One of the best things I think you can do when we talk about practice is find a tutor. It could be face-to-face, or, right now with the pandemic, maybe an online tutor might be an option. There are many websites and platforms that you can find a tutor. I also teach online myself. If you like my videos and you'd actually like to practice with me, you're more than welcome to book a class. I have put all the information in the description. I do offer trial lessons if you'd like to give it a try first and see if I'm a good fit for you. But even so, I think practice is key. So find a tutor, find a friend, find a Facebook group, whatever it is for you and whatever is within your means right now. If you really want to be good at English, you need to find someone to practice with. Get out of your comfort zone. Go find situations or events that are going to make you use English. Okay, so those are my 5 pieces of advice or things that you can do right now very easily to improve your English. If you have any questions or any other kinds of videos that you'd like to see, please let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in booking a lesson with me, you can do that too. I have included my booking link below. And don't forget to look at those resources. Give them a go, have a look at them, and let me know whether you found any of them to be useful. I really appreciate the time that you've taken to watch this video, and if you liked it, I'd really love it if you could share it, comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and even click the bell notification so that you know when I load new videos. It would mean the world to me if you could do that. Good luck practicing your English, and I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye!
Listening.